back with you, Dr. Hildegard Staniger, PhD, and Dr. Rahim Karju, MD, who has, just along with Dr. Staniger, made an extraordinary effort to try to blast the doors open on this mystery. Okay, I hope all of you heard that real loud and real clear. We're talking about the potential of chemtrail involvement with Morgellons disease. Can't prove it yet, but what we know about these fibers and what we know about the chemtrail samples, Hildy, what's the overlay?
Well, I know, when I looked at this phase 3, which are these fibers that we're just talking about right now.
Yes.
And Dr. Karju showed me, and he even took a piece of my hair and showed me that, hey, these things that, as we stated earlier, look like cysts or something alive inside, but they're not moving around, meaning there's something in it, okay?
I mean biological looking.
Yeah, biologically alive, meaning it looks like it's got a nucleus, it looks like it's got something, okay, versus the hair, you can see, if you look under a microscope, you can see like it's got a shaft, you know, like horsetail, the plant, horsetail.
I've looked at hairs under the microscope.
Yeah,
yes.
meaning it's, you know, it looks totally different. There's nothing like alive in it looking.
Right, so there's a biological appearance to what he's talking about.
Right, and he took pictures of it, so we're going to send it. We just didn't get it developed in time for this
that's
discussion.
fine. Okay, fascinating. But that's, so the chemtrail fiber and the current Morgellons fiber, there is a match or a certain similarity.
Oh, they have like a red thread. Would you say, Dr. Karju, that one red thread?
Yes.
And it also has those other threads.
Okay, so we've got a link.
Yes.
Okay, all right, that's what I wanted to establish.
Thousands of people complained something was new, something was wrong. The Centers for Disease Control now says it will launch an investigation into a strange new skin condition, no known causes. Cynthia McFadden, co-anchor of Nightline, is here. She's been following it. Cynthia.
Well, Diane, you know, for the last couple of years we've been taking a look at this strange thing called Morgellons. We first began looking at it as part of ABC's Medical Mystery Series. Now, along the way, we've met many people suffering from these bizarre symptoms, people from all walks of life, young and old, men and women, even athletes. Among the most bizarre symptoms, they describe fluorescent string-like particles coming out of their bodies. When we first met Ann Dill, she lived on Florida's Lake Mary in an idyllic setting. Her life was once idyllic too. But life now in the Dill household is far from perfect. Ann's 40-year-old husband, Tom, died 2 years ago in January, and she believes his death was due to a contagious illness that has infected her entire family. Tell me what you believe is happening on your skin. It's like fibers that come out of your skin?
Yes, there's this fibrous material. It's in layers.
I look at your arm.
Our hands swell and they itch, and
it's been described as feeling as if either bugs are crawling on the surface of your skin or underneath your skin.
Underneath the skin has felt that way.
But do these fibers grow from inside the body, as Morgellons patients believe, or do they come from the external environment, a kind of lint, as many doctors say? Many doctors remain skeptical that this is a real medical condition at all.
They're fibers, I believe, from the environment, not from inside the skin.
Dr. Vincent DeLeo is chief of dermatology at New York's St. Luke's Roosevelt Medical Center. He has not examined Ann Dill. It is a little mysterious, though.
Of course it is. It's a big jump from finding a fiber and producing a disease.
But for Mary Leitao, a scientist herself, opinions like Dr. DeLeo's don't add up. When her son Drew was just 2 years old, Mary noticed an odd sore on his lip that would not heal.
He very simply said bugs, and he pointed to his lips. What I saw were bundles of fibers, balls of fibers.
Mary began poring through the medical literature, looking for clues. What she discovered was a 17th century reference to a strange disease called Morgellons. You certainly would agree that there's a lot of suffering going on.
Absolutely. Your heart goes out to people like this.
My kids have to see not only their dad, but their mom disintegrating, and that's got to be really scary too.
some patients actually gave us those fibers, so we had them analyzed against 100,000 known fiber samples, both natural and synthetic, that the FBI crime lab uses, Diane. Guess what? Not a match.
Among all the fiber they have on record.
Cotton, linen, anything.
And how contagious are they talking about?
The CDC doesn't believe this is contagious in the way that the flu or cold is, but they're looking at whether or not in highly contained family environments there might be some ability to catch it.
Oh, it's so mysterious. Even if it's something external, why now? Why all of a sudden? What is the explanation?
A true medical mystery.
Yeah, and finally, they're going to investigate. You can read more about it and other medical mysteries at abcnews.com. And thank you, Cynthia.
There is tremendous power in knowledge. There is also tremendous power in secrecy. Take away that secrecy, you make sure that you're informed, and you can change things and stop fighting with each other. Thank you. I only have one message to give you. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you call me. I do care what you do with this information because it is important to our survival as a species. It's important to our planet. It is important for the world. What happens to me is of no consequence, and I knew that when I started this. Over the last 17 years, I knew that someday I was going to have to get up and say this, whether I wanted to or not, whether I was afraid or not. Now I am here, and now it is done. And I feel an overwhelming relief. You now have the information. You can laugh at it, you can throw it in the trash can. You can burn my house down if you want to. But I am telling you right now, your future, your children's future, your grandchildren's future depends upon what you do with this information. Your own government is selling your children drugs, and you don't seem to care. Your own government has given away the power of the people, and you don't seem to care. There is an apathy that is running rampant in this country that is deadly. Whether or not there are aliens. We are truly now at this moment a nation of sheep. And ladies and gentlemen, I assure you that sheep are always led to the slaughter. But it does not have to be that way. There is tremendous power in knowledge. There is also tremendous power in secrecy. Take away that secrecy, you make sure that you're informed, and you can change things and stop fighting with each other. Thank you.